Hello everyone. Today let us move on to a new chapter called Basic Geometrical Ideas. In mathematics we have mainly three parts: arithmetic, algebra and geometry. What is arithmetic? Arithmetic is a branch of mathematics where we deal with numbers. Algebra, I had gone to the market to buy some fruits and I gave 100 rupees to those fruits. We asked, how many? I say, I don't want to say the number. Then what do you think? It may be 10, it may be 15, you do not know. So whenever you want to say in words, what will you say? My teacher went to the market and bought X number of fruits or Y number of fruits or A number of fruits, because you do not know. So whenever we use such variables of English alphabets, then it is algebra. Then what is geometry? Geometry means actual measurement. Geometron, geometry. The word geometry came from the two words, geo and metron. What is geo? Geo means earth. What is metron? Measurements. Geo means what? Earth. What is the meaning of metron? Measurement. Whenever I say measure the length of this room or breadth of this room, will you sit there and measure? No. You'll ask, are you having any measuring tape? Isn't it? Then you get up from that place. Teacher, will you please help me to measure the length? Or you'll ask your friend, will you please help me to measure the length of this room or breadth of this room? You'll take the measuring tape, you'll be in one side and your friend will be in other side. And you'll measure the length. So many meters you say. You are actually going and measuring there. That is geometry. Geometry, we are doing the actual measurement. If I ask, draw 4 centimeter straight line, a line of length 4 centimeter in your book, you cannot simply draw one line. You have to take a scale and measure. So what is geometry? Geometry means geometron. That word has come from the two words. Geo means earth, metron means measurements. Here in this chapter we are actually doing some practicals. Right? So far we were adding, subtracting only here. But we were not doing practical. Here in this geometry we are doing the practical. And same thing continues further. Right? So now, before I start some geometrical ideas, you should know the basic ideas. Take out your geometry box. Geometry box, do you all have? Yes. In the geometry box, what is there? Scale is there. Right? Whenever teacher comes to your class, she also may bring the geometry box. Then you'll say, oh, today is geometry class. So what is there in the geometry box? First of all, it is a scale. In the scale of your geometry box, there is 1 centimeter in one side, inches in another side. Did you see? Take out your geometry box and see. Small geometry box, 15 centimeter and inches on the other side. Right? That is a scale. You know what is a pencil? When you sharpen the pencil and put a dot with the tip of a sharp pencil, you will get a point. So suppose I sharpen the pencil and put like this, then I get a point. You understand? Now another one you have. You have like this. Can you see? You have like this. So this is called compass. This is called compass. You keep this in one side and draw like this. See, you keep in one side like this, you can draw. It is called compass. And this is called protractor. This is called protractor. So, in the protractor, if you see, here 0 to 180. You can see here also 0, here 180, here also 0, here 180. Later on, I will teach you how to measure the angles. This is used to measure the angles. I don't have divider other than this compass. You have one more like this. Both are sharpened like this. It is called divider. Do you have in your geometry box? Yes, that is called divider. Another one, just like this protractor, you have another triangular shape to plastic shapes. That is called, see this is a protractor, right? Like this, you have a triangular shapes and that is called set space. What are they called? Set space. So, in a geometry box, you will be able to understand what is there in the geometry box. First one I said, scale is there, pencil is there, sharpener will be there, eraser will be there, isn't it? Protractor, compass, divider and set space. All these are there, right? So, be ready with the geometry box when I start geometry. Now, in the geometry, I will tell you some elementary things, basics in the geometry. Shall we start? Yes. First, I told you, if you take a sharp pencil and a mark point like this, then what is this called? Point. Did you understand? I can name that point as A. I can name that another point as B. Are you following me? Yes. Now, I can draw one line using a scale and I call it as straight line. And I can extend that line either this way or that way. That is why I have drawn two arrow marks. What is the meaning of these two arrow marks? That means it can be extended on either ways. Like this also I can take, like this also I can take. And if I name AB, I say AB is a straight line. If I name one point here, C, D, E, F, I say AB is a straight line. CD is a straight line segment. Segment means what? Part of that line. DE is a segment. What is the meaning of segment? Part of the line AB. EF is a segment. It is a segment. It is a part. So if I say, draw a line segment of length 4 centimeter, then you have to draw exactly 4 centimeter. Is it clear? AB is a straight line, I say. What is the meaning of straight line and straight line segment? What is the difference? Straight line means I can extend on either way. Straight line segment means if I say draw a line segment of length 4 centimeter, you have to draw exactly 4 centimeter only. You cannot extend. If I say draw a line of length 6 centimeter, you have to draw a line 6 centimeter only. It is a line segment. You understand? So, that is the difference between line and line segment. Next, let me tell you. In this line, AB is a line, CD is a line segment, DE is a line segment, EF is a line segment, CE is a line segment, DF is a line segment. Did you understand? All these parts I know, and it is I can measure it. It is a line segment. But C, D, E, F, all these lie on the same line. That is why they are called collinear points. What points? Collinear points. You understand? What is the meaning of collinear points? The points on the same straight line are called collinear points. Did you all understand? So, I hope you understood what is a point, what is a straight line, what is a straight line segment. Straight line I denote like this with the arrow mark. What is the meaning of that? I can extend on both the ways. Line segment means definite. 4 cm means 4 cm only. You cannot draw more than 4 cm. 6 cm means 6 cm only. Is it clear? That is line segment. Right? Now, let me move on to the next aspect. Line segment you understood. Now, let me tell you, we say sun rises in the east and sets in the west, and whenever in the afternoon we say it is very, very hot. Why? There are penetrating sun rays. Rays. What is that? Rays. What is the meaning of ray? Sun is here and sun rays. Right? So here what is a ray? If there is a point and the rays goes like this. See, these are rays. From the point, it is one direction and it shows that it moves in this direction. It moves in this direction. It moves in this direction. They are called rays. You understand? So, if I name it as O, OA is a ray, OB is a ray, OC is a ray. Did you all understand? It is a ray. Now, let me tell you, now you know what is the difference between a line segment, and now if I say draw a parallel line. What is the meaning of parallel? Let me tell you what is the meaning of parallel and intersecting lines. See, I have drawn one line. I name this as AB. What is if I draw another line? I draw another line and name it as CD. Are they parallel? If I ask you, will you be able to answer? You should know what is the meaning of parallel. Am I right? Parallel means these two lines, they are at certain distance. Think that there is 4 centimeter distance. This 4 centimeter everywhere, here also it should be 4 centimeter, here also 4 centimeter. Everywhere, even if you extend that line, everywhere 4 centimeter gap only. If the distance between AB and CD 4 centimeter only, is there any chance of coinciding? No. Such lines are called parallel lines. And we name AB parallel to CD. We write down like this. AB parallel to CD. How do you read? AB parallel to CD. What is the meaning of parallel lines? They never intersect. They maintain their distance. Then what is the meaning of intersecting lines? At one point they join to each other. Say, if I draw one line like this and draw one line like this, they intersect at a point. And this is called point of intersection. See, AB is line, CD is another line. Line AB and CD intersect at O. Understand what is the meaning of intersecting lines and parallel lines? Right? Now, you should know what is the meaning of straight line and oblique line. What is straight line? Like this also straight, like this also straight. So, see, this one also straight lines. See, they are horizontal lines. These are what lines? Horizontal. And these are vertical lines. You understand? These are horizontal lines. These are vertical lines. If I draw like this, they are oblique lines. If I draw like this, they are oblique lines. You understand? Can you tell me what are the examples of oblique lines in your daily life? Roof of your house, tiled house, in the roof, it will be like this. It is a oblique plane, and at the edge, there are oblique lines. Can you see? Yes. Next, horizontal lines. Where can you see horizontal line? If you see one wall, up and down, they are horizontal, they never meet each other. If they meet each other, then your building collapse, right? Yes. If you see the window, that upper end and lower end, will they meet? No, they are all examples for parallel lines. Intersecting lines, can you give some example for intersecting lines? Take two broomsticks and do like this, it is intersecting, right? Intersecting roads you can see, over crossing roads, right? There if you draw one line, it is intersecting lines. Can you understand? So you understood parallel lines, intersecting lines, oblique lines, horizontal lines, vertical lines. Horizontal lines, vertical lines, oblique lines. Understand? You understood what is the meaning of ray, a line segment, a point. Everyone understood? So, let me go to your exercise. The first question is like this. Use the figure to name 5 points. What are the 5 points? B, C, O, D, D. You can name any order, no problem. B, C, O, E, D, or B, C, D, E, O, as you know. Is it clear? A line. See, DB is a line. See, DB is a line. 4 rays. See, these are the rays. OB, OC, OD, OE. This one they have now named, right? 4 rays over 5 line segments. What are the 5 line segments? DE, DO, OC, OB, BE, right? Line segment I can say DE, DO, OC, OB. See, these are the line segments. Definite, right? Then BE, BD, right? See, these till here it is ray, till here it is line segment, right? So, will not confuse by taking that one also. DE, DO, DB, OC, O, right? BE, BE, BD is a line segment. Did you understand? Part of a line, they are called line segments. Let us go to the second question. Second question is name the line segments. You can name any line segments. AB, AC, AD, right? AB, AC, AD, BC, BD, correct? CD, AB, AC, AD, BC, BD, CD, AD, right? So, these are the different ways. You can say BA is a line segment, CB is a line segment, DC is a line segment. So, BA, CA, DA, AB, AC, AD. As you want, you can name. You understand? Let us go to the third question. Now, look at this next question. They have given the figure like this. Line containing point E. In the line AE also E is there. BE also E is there. DE is also E is there. You can write anything. See, FE also E is there. So you can write down AE or BE or DE or FE, anything. You understand? Now, line passing through A. Which is the line pass through A? AE pass through A. AB pass through A. AD pass through A. Understand? Next, the line on which O lies. Where is O? O is here, you see. O is here. The line on which, what is that? Line on which O lies. CO. Correct? Two pairs of intersecting lines. See, this is one pair. AE and CO. Or you can say AE and FE. Right? Anything you can say. Two intersecting lines. See, this also intersects. They cut at one point. That is called intersect. They intersect at one point. See, CO and AD you can write down, or AB you can write down, or AD or AE you can write down. Understand? Now, two pairs of intersecting lines. Understood? So, line containing point E you understood. Line passing through A. Line on which O lies. Two pairs of intersecting lines. Understand? Look at the fourth question. What is that? How many lines can pass through one given point? I give a point. How many lines? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Many. So, we do not know how many. You can say countless. You understand? Many. We do not know. How many lines pass through two given points? See, I take 2 points. How many lines? Can you draw any more? No. It has to pass through both the points. Only one line. So be sure how many lines can pass through one given point? Many, countless. How many lines can pass through two given points? Only one. Now, let us go to the fifth question. Draw the figure and label the parts. Point P lies on AB. Just by reading you will be able to understand. Point P lies on AB. Draw the line segment AB. Name it as AB. Okay? They have said, see, if they give like this line segment or line. One segment means part of the line. Line means it can be extended to. Don't worry. So, P lies on AB. Draw one P here. P lies on AB. This is the figure. Question and that is the answer. XY and PQ intersect at M. XY is one line. PQ is another line. They intersect at M. Am I right? XY and PQ intersect at M. Line L contains C and F but not D. I draw line L. E and F, this is a line L. See, naming the line, either you can draw name as 2 points, capital letter A, B, or line L, small letter L, so line M, small letter M. Only one single letter with small letter. That is line L, line M, line N. But when you name that line, particularly, you have to name as A, B, C, but with capital. You understand? Capital letters. Line L contains E and F, but not D. D you draw somewhere else. This is D. D is not on L. E and F are on L. Last, OP and OQ meet at O. At O, OP and OQ. OP and OQ meet at O. Right? So you understood how to draw when they have given the statements, or you can write down statement when they give the figure. Is it clear? The last question of this first exercise. See, they have given the figure like this. Q, M, O, N, P, and this is the lines line, straight line, and there are many points. Am I right? Now first you see, Q, M, O, N, P are the points on the line MN. MN is extended. Line means straight line. It can be extended to any point. So, yes, these are all the points on MN. MN whenever extended, they extend on either side. So, it is true. Now, MON are the points on the line segment MN. See, this is the line segment. MON. Yes, true. M and N are the endpoints of the line segment MN. Yes, true. See, these are the endpoints. O and N are endpoints of the line OP. O and N. O and N, how can be endpoints of OP? Endpoints of OP are O and P, right? So, this is false. M is one of the endpoints of the line segment QO. Where is QO? Where M is the one of the endpoint? False. Right? M is the point on the ray OP. Where is OP? Is M is there on OP? No. Is the false. M is not on the point. False. Ray OP is different from QP. OP is here, QP is here. OP starts from O, QP starts from Q. So, ray OP is different from QP. Yes, true. Right? Ray OP is same as OM. OP is same as OM. No, how can it be? So, false. Ray OP is same as OM. No, false. Ray OM is not opposite to OP. OM is not opposite. OM is opposite to OP. So, this is false. Next. O is not an initial point of OP. O is an initial point of OP. O is not, they have given that is false. Last one is, what is the last one? N is the initial point of NP. Yes. And NN. Yes. So, this is true. Everyone understood? So, in this so far we studied about a line, point, line segment, ray, parallel line, intersecting line. You understand? Collinear points, I say. The lines, the points which are there on the same line, collinear. Otherwise, not collinear, non-collinear. Understand? I hope you understood all these. If you like my video, please share it with others and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.